Well guys, after sitting in my room for a couple of hours browsing through YouTube with no purpose in life, I stumbled across this Andrew Tate interview that suddenly gave me the motivation to make $1 million. So what's up everyone, welcome back to another video by Tate. So today we'll be taking a look at Andrew Tate. So even though you thought I was joking in the intro, I'm really not. I found an interview of Andrew Tate giving a motivational speech, and this is arguably the best thing I've watched this month. Because it made me realize that this guy wants to see us succeed. Don't believe me? Watch throughout this video and you'll realize.
Hey Andrew, so how do I get like a six-pack quick? What's the fastest way to get a six-pack?
Why does it have to be quick? Why does it have to be easy? Why do you think life is all quick and easy? Why can't it be hard and difficult? Why can't you suffer? Because suffering is what gives it value. If everyone had a six-pack and it was quick and easy, then it wouldn't be valuable, would it? If everyone walked around with a six-pack and they got it easily, then no one would give a shit. The whole point is that it's difficult to get. Value is linked to difficulty. If you want something that is valuable, you need something which is difficult to obtain. You shouldn't be thinking about quick and easy. You should be thinking about hard, suffering, pain, going through it. That's what you should be thinking about. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because when it is done, then everyone's going to know that I went through something difficult.
Well, yeah, let's say, how do I get a Bugatti fast? If you could get a Bugatti fast, it wouldn't be valuable, because everyone would have a Bugatti down the street. It wouldn't be unique. It wouldn't be valuable. Like, imagine everyone walking with golden chains down the street. Would it really have the same value as a golden chain has nowadays? No, it wouldn't.
Nobody, absolutely nobody, gives a fuck about you as much as you're going to have to give a fuck about yourself. Nobody cares about you as much as they need to care to fix your life. But nobody is going to come to your bed, drag you out of bed, drag you to a job, force you to work hard. You are never going to have any of the things you want if you do not get them yourself. The only person who's going to make me happy and live a life that I want to live is me. Nobody's going to do it for me.
Of course nobody's gonna do it for you. We live in an ultra-competitive society. Everyone wants to succeed, and nobody's gonna help you succeed and possibly risk you overtaking them. Everyone is after themselves, so you have to do the hard work and you have to be number one.
People say, Tate, what motivates you? And I find that I think that's a stupid question.
Well, not really, because I think they're asking, what gave you the spark to start doing what you're doing? Like, what gave you the spark to start working out? What gave you the spark to start a business? What gave you the spark to start a successful YouTube channel? Yeah, no, mine is not. What gave you the spark to get out of your sofa and start doing something productive?
I was a 4-time kickboxing world champion. For 12 years, I trained 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. And I was motivated to train probably about 25% of the time. The rest of the time I went because I am disciplined.
If I wake up and I'm unhappy, I will do the exact same things as if I am happy. I will go to the gym the same. I will work the same. How I feel has no impact on how I live my life. We're grown-ups and we have responsibilities and we have problems and we have pressure, and you don't necessarily have to be happy to perform, you know, and happiness will come at the end of the performance anyway. But if your number one goal as a man, if your number one mission in life is just to be happy, that's going to be an extremely vaporous existence, and you're not going to be a man of substance.
Okay, this guy has gone 3 out of 3 already. He's 30-something, I think. He knows how to make money. He's been extremely poor and extremely rich in a span of 10 years. So this guy knows exactly what he's on about. Well, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, he said some other fucking shit. Yeah, he said some bad stuff. But just because he said some bad stuff, we can't not hear the good stuff he said. You need to filter out the bad stuff and keep the good stuff. And yeah, I know I'm just a random guy on the internet, but I think I'm speaking facts here.
Your ability to deal with stress, the amount of stress you can deal with as an individual, is directly correlated to your success level. If you can deal with stress all day, you're going to be successful. If you collapse under stress, you're not going to be successful. There's no way to the top without stress involved.
But there is a massive correlation between success in life and stress tolerance. The more stress you can tolerate, the better your life's going to be.
One of the only things in this world you can control is your state of mind. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people. You can't even control your health. One of the very few things in the world you have genuine control over is your state of mind. If you can't control that, then you're just a feather in the wind, and life's going to blow you around.
I can't imagine truly wanting to quit something and not being able to quit. I can't imagine it. When I talk to people who say, I want to quit smoking, I say, when? They go, oh, well, soon. Well, that means you don't want to quit. You want to keep smoking for a while and quit later. I can't imagine a mind frame or a mindset where I want to do something and can't do it. It's almost difficult for me to answer that question, because if you have that kind of mind, if your mind is so fundamentally broken that you cannot do with your own mind what you want to do, then you're just, right? Life is hierarchical. There's always going to be kings and there's always going to be peasants. If you have a mind that you can't control, then you're never going to be a king. You're going to be a peasant. That's your life. You have a peasant's life ahead of you, and that's your destiny. Enjoy. right? There's always been peasants. That's life. But I believe that the most important thing you can do as a man is to gain control of your mind. Once you have control of your mind, life is so ridiculously easy.
Yeah, because you say something like, I want to quit smoking. You quit smoking, you have to. Or else, what are you even doing if you can't make the decision? Like, this also correlates in other areas of your life. You just don't have the willpower, you don't have the strength to make an important decision, like invest in the promising cryptocurrency, or start a daring business.
People say to me, Tate, you're in good shape. All you do is drink vodka and travel the world. You're never even home. You never even have a gym. How do you do it? It's ridiculously easy if you control your mind. If I decide to do 1,000 push-ups, I'll do them. Maybe I have to do them one at a time. Maybe I'll get tired. Maybe I need a break. I'm going to do 1,000 because I said I'm going to do 1,000. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do. You either control your mind or you don't. And all of these things stem from the same problem. It's something you can do. It's something that is learned. It's something that is taught.
Depression is the ultimate motivation. If you're unhappy with your life and you're depressed, I don't expect you to be popping pills and sitting laying in bed. I expect you to give me a huge list of everything you're achieving per day. Depression's a fantastic motivation, but people are told the opposite. No, a lot of people's problems are all in their mind. And I'm not saying that mental conditions aren't real, because absolutely some are. But I try and explain to people, look, the only thing on the planet you have genuine control over is your state of mind.
This is partially true because if you're unsatisfied with your life, try to do something about it. You have to try something to improve the quality of your life. Don't sit around doing nothing and hoping that your life will get magically better, because it won't. You have to do the change.
When I was broke, I couldn't sleep. And I say that, people laugh. I'm not joking. When I wanted money, like fucking I needed air.
People say to me, I want to be rich. And I say, okay, well, I want to be able to ice skate, but I don't want to be able to ice skate enough to go learn how to ice skate because I can't be bothered. I mean, surely if I could click my fingers and be a figure skater, I'd click my fingers. Who wouldn't? But I don't want to actually go train because I don't want it enough. And this is the exact point with money. Everyone wants money put on their lap. If you truly wanted money, you wouldn't be able to sleep until you fucking had it. And this is the point. Because when I had nothing, I couldn't be distracted. You couldn't distract me from what I wanted.
Well, of course, you won't get money in an instant. You need to work for it. Nobody's gonna give you money because it's one of the most important goods in society nowadays, aside from the essentials for survival,
When you're older, your life quality seriously decreases, massively. So you have about 10 to 15, maybe 20 years to find a way to get rich and enjoy being rich. And you gotta put it all together and you gotta do it quick.
You have to start saying, I want to take money. Because that's how you have to think. You don't make it, you take it. So you have to start talking that way. You got to take money.
Well, yeah, you need to have money to have a good quality of life. But if you could choose in what age you wanted the money to be, you would really want it to be in your early stages of life, because then you're in the most productive and most energetic phase of your life.
Is that money isn't real. Money is like water. Money never stays still. If you can find and identify a place where money is moving, if you can find a place where money is moving and stand in the way, then the money is vulnerable.
Well, yeah, right place, right time, filthy rich.
Problem is with the people out here, everyone has a dream, but not many people have a plan. A good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow.
Obviously, because you have a good business plan today. If you wait until tomorrow, the opportunity may not be the same as yesterday. The market may have moved on, the stock may have skyrocketed, and you didn't have enough time to invest, etc., etc. You need to be brave and do the move when it's the perfect opportunity, because you may miss the perfect opportunity that you thought wasn't perfect, and it turns out it was perfect.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something fast.
Yeah.
You're just sitting around talking about it and hoping for things to get better. I don't think living in a dream is gonna help you in any way. I think you need to be sitting here panicking at the fact that you don't have enough money. You need to be concerned and worried and sad. You need to do something about it today.
Well, that's kind of an extreme way to say it. Not all people live for the money. It's a nice thing to have money, but not everyone wants to be filthy rich with a passion, You need to have in the back of your mind, however, that you need to have some kind of anger so that if you want to get rich, you have something to channel into your business and work with more passion.
Because that's how I started my first business that made me $1 million. I sat in my room, pissed off, and I came up with the idea. Most people see people with things they want and they don't do the second half. They don't try and work out how they got that thing. Oh, my man has a Ferrari. Okay. I wish I had a Ferrari. Okay. They don't sit there and go for an hour. How did he get a Ferrari?
It doesn't cross that part is the part they don't want to do, right? They just go, oh, here's a Ferrari, wish I had a Ferrari, and they go back to TV.
Yeah.
And that's why they lose.
Why would I waste so much time trying to figure out why some random ass motherfucker got rich when I can watch the final season of Game of Thrones?
You need to understand that in this world, there's a whole bunch of people doing amazing shit that you are not doing. And that needs to piss you off. Because if it pisses you off, you become motivated all of a sudden. You need to be annoyed, and I'm telling you to be angry. Anger is a fantastic force. You take that anger and you direct it in the correct direction.
And listen, you may feel fired up for 10 minutes after this little talk, but you're not going to feel fired up forever. You need to put systems in place. You need to get discipline. You need to get an atmosphere of people around you who are going to keep you accountable and not make it easy for you to continue to be a fucking nobody. And then you're going to fix your life. Otherwise, you're going to stay a nobody.
If you were genuinely pissed off about your situation, you would not need me to motivate you. You would motivate your fucking self, and you would do something to change it yourself.
Motivation isn't real. Everyone says this. Motivation is not real. Discipline's real. I do not feel like training, but I still train because I'm a disciplined individual. You don't get to go through life only doing the things you feel like doing.
Well, yeah, in my opinion, that was a very goated speech. This interview shows that this guy knows exactly what he's on about. He wants people to succeed, even though I think that those TikToks, the extreme TikToks, I think is a persona to get more people invested into him, because he knows that it works for him. So yeah, we have to respect someone when he's factual, like in this case. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, comment, like and subscribe to the channel to help me reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Also binge watch a couple of videos, it really helps the channel out. Also follow my Twitter and Instagram at Tate, links will be down in the description, and so with that, I'll see you all next time. Peace!